Stream. Today we are going to be taking out the PMDG 737-800 Southwest Airlines service to Phoenix Sky Harbor. This should be a fairly enjoyable flight. So we are here at the gate at Kansas City, and we are going to go ahead and get everything set up on the aircraft so that we can go ahead and head into Phoenix Sky Harbor. So let's go ahead and pop up to our overhead panel, and let's get some power going to the aircraft. Just hit the main batteries there, and we're going to go ahead and hit all of our pumps there. Probe heat, we're going to need that as well, and window heat, so we're just going to go ahead and pop those on as well. And since we have that going, let's go ahead and get more power to the aircraft. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the ground equipment. So we'll get the ground equipment hooked up, and then we'll get power to the aircraft to do the rest of our functions. So as soon as the ground equipment is hooked up, we should have ground power, so let's go ahead and hit that. And then we can go ahead and do the rest of our functions. Let's program the FMC with our respective information. There we go. The aircraft is coming alive, as you can see. And let's go in and program our FMC. So initial reference airport KMCI. And since that's there, let's go ahead and align our IRSs. So they're going to go ahead and align. It's going to take a couple of seconds for them to do what they got to do. And let's put in our reference point into the CDU, so the aircraft knows exactly where it's at. And set start warning. And then once the IRSs are aligned, we'll have the IRS display up there. And since we're up here, let's test the stall warning. And let's go back down here. Everything's still aligning, so we're waiting for that. And let's see. Our cruising altitude, like I said, is going to be flight level 340. Hop over to the first officer side so we can throw that in there. So we have our flight level thrown in there. I can hop back over to the cap side. And let's go up here to the Alright, so we are good to go there. Everything has been aligned. So now we'll go ahead and program our route into the CDU. So our departure out of here is going to be, oops, sorry, route. Like I said, our destination or our departure out of here is Kansas City, and we're flying into Phoenix Sky Harbor. Alright, and then our runway for takeoff today is going to be, let's see what our runway is going to be today. So our takeoff runway today is going to be runway 27. So we'll go down there. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Runway 27. And let's go ahead and program our route. So our departure out of here is the Wildcat 5 departure with a SLN transition. And like it shows, our runway is going to be 27. Execute that. Activate. Go to our legs page. And we are going to be connecting to GCK. Alright, do that. And now we got to go to our route page because we have to put in our jetway. So after GCK, we're going to connect to Joker 96 jetway and take Joker 96 all the way to CIM. And after that, we have the Eagle 6 arrival in the Phoenix Sky Harbor. And we're going to be coming in via, we're going to be landing runway 25 left. And we're going to catch that at the Zune transition. And like I said, ILS 25 left. And execute that. Legs, make sure we don't have any flight discontinuity. And we had one, so that's fixed there. And now we're going to go ahead and do our weight and balance. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and request for fuel to come out to fuel us up. So let's go ahead and request for fuel. So the fuel truck's going to be on his way to come and fill us up with our go-go juice, as I like to call it. And now we'll program the rest of ourselves. So our cruising altitude is going to be flight level 340. And our zero freeway, I'm waiting for all of that. Waiting for the fuel truck to get here to finish all that up. So let's go ahead and request for our passengers. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and request for our passengers to get out of here. Let's start a flight. 129 passengers waiting, and we will set our destination as Phoenix Sky Harbor, KPHX.
Destination
and
set.
let's throw them on as well. All the bags aren't going to go as usual, but most of the bags will go. So there's going to be some lost baggage. Sorry for y'all people. Y'all have heavy bags. Real-time load, and we will do it. Actually, I'm gonna wait on this because I can't refuel while they're getting on. So I'm gonna wait for that. Let's see if our fuel truck showed up. So he's not here yet. He should be here momentarily. I'm not sure how long of his journey is to from the fuel station to where I'm at, but he should be here soon, hopefully. So let's see. let's get the runway information for Phoenix Sky Harbor. And like I said, we're going to be doing 25 left. So let's see. It's 110.75 and 258. So we're going to go ahead and throw the course into our captain's side of the course. So 258. And let's go over to the first officer's side and do the same thing. And while we're over here, let's go ahead and turn on our flight director because we will need it. Back over to the first officer's side, flight director on. Alright. And let's see if our fuel truck showed up finally. Nope, not here yet. Let's see what his status is. Fuel truck on his way. So he's still heading out here, so he should be here shortly. So while we're waiting for him, let's go ahead and finish programming our arrival. So let's go down here to the pedestal. And our frequency is going to be 111.75. And throw it in over here on the captain's side or the first officer side. So 111.75. There we go. Alright, so we got 111.75 programmed in on the captain's side and the first officer's side. And this information right here, where it says PRI IMC, I'm going to program that once we reach our top of our descent. And let's see, flight plan has been filed. And Memphis Center looks like he's online, but I don't believe he's controlling our airspace. So let's just double check. Yeah, definitely not. We're not dealing with him, so we're good. All right, so let's check again and see if he is here. Still not here. I don't know what's taking him so long. As you can see, it has me parked at American Airlines gate. I don't know why GSX does this. GSX is the ground servicing program that I use, or FSX. But yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, here, the fuel truck finally. So he's gonna come and fuel us up. And we gotta select how much fuel we want to put on here. So we're gonna set it full. Alright, he's gonna go ahead and fill us up. And we should be good to go. So he's going to disconnect, move away, and now I am going to request for passengers to come out to the aircraft. We were almost full. He just topped us off pretty much. So now I can go ahead and request for our passengers to come out. If that's passengers, start flight. Okay. All the passengers on. Our current fuel, we're 100%, so Alright, set destination. KPHX.
Destination set.
And let's do 2 minutes for them to load. And let me open up the doors for them. Forgot to do that for them doors. And let's open that up. So they're going to get on. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and finish programming in our CDU. So let's look down here at that. And let's see. I have the CDU over here on my other monitor. So our initial cruising altitude is already set in there. Zero fuel weight is going to be 128.3. And reserve and 75 for the cost index. Put that in one limits and flaps. Our takeoff flaps. And our CG is going to be 15.3, so we need 6.30 trim. V1 is going to be 148, VR is 149, and V2 is 154. Alright. Descent path after PISO, so let's go look at the route again and make sure we're not missing anything. We have a descent path after PISO. Sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. Alright, so everything is programming into the CDU. We're just waiting for the passengers to get boarded onto the aircraft, and then we'll taxi down to our runway and get up out of here. So everything should be good. Let me check my checklist. Flight checklist part already set. Left aft fuel pump on. Let's look at the overhead panel. Alright. The left aft fuel pump on. Fire alarms. Oh, gotta test the fire alarms. So let's go back down here to our pedestal. And let's test those.
Cabin is secured. All passengers are aboard.
Alright, passengers are on now. Fire alarms are good. APU start. APU. Let's go ahead and run that up. So we're going to go ahead and start our APU. So the APU low oil pressure light just illuminated is going to go ahead and start doing what it's doing. And while I'm waiting for the APU to spool up, since I'm up here, let me look at one more thing. Let's see what the field elevation is for Phoenix Sky Harbor. So the field elevation is 1,135 feet. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in to the closest. So 1150 is the closest I can go. Alright, so the APU is stabilizing. As soon as that stabilizes, we'll go ahead and hit our APU power. APU power is on, and I will go ahead and disconnect ground stuff because we don't need it because we're running APUs. Ground connections, let's get rid of all of that. Ground is off now. Alright, so APUs are good. Go back to our seats and pull my checklist back out. So APU, back to the overhead panel, sorry. So APU generators are on, APU bleed is on, emergency exit lights are armed, window heaters are on, fuel check loaded, payload checked, all on board, position lights steady, logo lights, let's hit that because it will be getting dark here. Position lights are steady. Cabin lights are on. Seatbelt lights should be. Seatbelt lights are on. There we go. IRS mode selectors are on. Should be on nav. Let's look at that. Yep, they're on nav, so we're good there. And stabilizer, FMC is set. Stabilizer trim is adjusted. Comm radios have been set. Flight deck doors is locked. Nav radios is set. Transponder. Let's program the transponder. Go back down to the pedestal, and our squawk code is going to be 5452. And we'll turn our transponder on once we taxi. Departure clearance has been received. We don't have ATC on right now, so we are good to go as far as I know. And we're going to go ahead and request for them to come and prepare us for pushback. And we want our nose to go, well, let's see where we're at. Outside, top down. Yeah. So they can make our nose go either way. It doesn't matter. Let's go nose left. That should be easy. And no, I'm not going to start engines before they push. Outside spot plane. Alright, so they're going to come over and connect to us. There they are. Alright.
Hello, Captain.
So let's go ahead and hit our anti-collision light. Anti-collision light is on, so we're starting our pre-start checklist. Ground equipment has been removed. APU light is off. Generator lights are on. Anti-collision light is on. Left and right packs are off. APU bleed is on. Cruise altitude has been set. Captain First Officer flight directors are on, and the course has been set. So we can go ahead and start our engines. As soon as they start pushing us out.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake has been released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
And we're going to go ahead and go down to our engine 1 fuel selector. Switch that on. Go back to our overhead panel. And we got our APU engine left engine bleed on. So we'll go ahead and start our left engine. That's the wiper, sorry. So we'll go ahead and start our left engine. Hold on 1 second, I'm getting a phone call.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for flying United today. We appreciate your attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Please make sure your phone and all electronics are switched off and stowed. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt should be fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, slide the metal end into the buckle. Tighten by pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times, even when the seatbelt sign is off. In first class, secure the shoulder strap by placing the metal...
Hey, Avix, how you doing, buddy?
The shoulder strap must be secured...
Alright, so we got our engine spooling up. Let's look and make sure that we're stabilizing. Alright, we got one good engine start, so let's go back to our overhead panel. And okay, switch has been cut off, so we're going to turn our left pack to auto, left generator switch off, and these on as well. Okay, and let's go ahead and start our right engine. So right engine bleed is on. Start ground and fuel selector switch. Let's go ahead and switch that up. There we go. Engine 2 is going to start spooling up.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes have been set. Are you streaming today? AVZ VR on this game would be so awesome. They have VR available, but I just don't have it on my computer. Let's look at the overhead panel again, and all right, let's go back here. Make sure our engines are spooling. Engine 2 is spooling up.
Unlocking gear.
And let's go ahead and set our flaps for takeoff.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass been removed.
Alright, so flaps are moving, and let's make sure our fuel selector switches are good. So let's turn our right pack to auto. Generator switch.
Left is clear.
Right generators, right generator switch on. APU bleed off, and yaw damper. Let's turn that on, and we are good to go. So we're just waiting for the truck to get out of the way, and we can go ahead and start our taxi. Alright, so let's go ahead and taxi down to our runway and head into Phoenix Sky Harbor. How long is the flight today? It should be only about an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're flying from Kansas City to Phoenix Sky Harbor. So it shouldn't be a bad flight at all. One thing I forgot to do before we take off, forgot to turn on our taxi lights. So let's hit those, and let's turn on our wing lights and our strobe lights. There we go. Alright, so let's go back down here and let's check something real quick. Our takeoff speed was going to be 154, so let's load that in here. I should have did this before I started taxiing away, but it's all good. Auto throttle is going to be on, VNAV and LNAV. Well, LNAV, I'll hit that once we get on the runway. So let's continue our taxi. So yeah, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hour flight to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Shouldn't be bad at all. So how's your day going today? And now that we're on the taxiway, I'm going to go ahead and as soon as I line up on the taxiway, I'll turn our transponder on. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn our transponder on. There we go. Alright. Pretty chill on break right now. Okay. So yeah, we're taxiing down to the runway and then we're gonna take off. before we taxi to our takeoff runway, we just got to verify and make sure there's no aircraft coming on final. So we're clear left and we are clear right. Are we clear right? Yeah, we're clear right. So we can continue our taxi. And let's pop over to the first officer's side and verify that we are at our takeoff flaps. Alright, back over to the captain's side. So our taxi down, because that is kind of fast. Oh, you're on break right now? Cool. Is it a busy day for y'all? Let me verify one more. 6.29. I want to make sure that I have my trim set, because I always have a bad habit of forgetting that. So let's check our before takeoff checklist. Alright, passengers have been briefed. Transponder is in mode C. And taxi clearance has been received. Crew, let me alert the crew. Alright, crew has been alerted. And let's go ahead and turn on our lights. Like usual. Alright, so our lights have been turned on. Crew has been alerted. So we are about to get on the runway and we're going to have a nice takeoff out of Kansas City. Yeah, I need to do that. And one more time before we enter the runway, we're going to do one last look, make sure nothing's coming on final and nothing's coming in on this way. All right, we're good. And let's enter the runway and head out. We are rolling. Kind of a bumpy runway. Positive rate, gear up.
Gear up.
And let's go ahead and engage VNav, LNav, and our autopilot. And we are cruising. We are now currently proceeding into KC mode. So let's do our after takeoff checklist. We had about 127 passengers that got on the day. So after takeoff checklist, where is it? Okay, so flaps up. Go ahead and bring up our flaps. Gear levers up and lock. Flaps up. Command A has been set. Altimeter is standard. And once we pass it altitude, we'll shut off our landing lights. So after takeoff checklist is completed. This isn't the typical 737 checklist that regular 737 pilots use. This is just one that I made that actually works for me on this aircraft. So it looks like our flaps are fully up, and we're gonna climb up to our cruising altitude of flight level 340. Like I said, this is Southwest Flight 1021, service to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Our cruising altitude today is going to be flight level 340. So did you play on Unity last night? Yeah, it's flying autopilot right now. I'm completely hands off. It's going to fly the entire route. I really don't have to touch the aircraft again until it's time for descent. Oh, cool. How was Unity? Okay. So I did my long haul yesterday. I got on around 11 or midnight and flew from Los Angeles to Honolulu, and it took five and a half hours. So we're passing 10,000 feet, so let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights because we don't need those anymore. Other lights. All right. Everything looks good on that side and on this side, so we are cruising. It was awesome, but man, I was dead when I finally got off. Like I got off, it was probably like 6 in the morning, and I said to myself, "Oh, I could probably stay awake a little bit longer." Nope, I couldn't. So now that we're cruising, I should be able to pull myself up here on our map. There we are, right there. Proceeding on our course. And let's see where I'm at on V-Route as well. Oh, I'm not going to find myself on here at all. Too many people. There we go. So yeah, we're just outside of Memphis airspace, so yeah, we don't have to talk to them. So that's a bummer. I really wanted to talk to some ATC today, but it's all good. So are y'all going to be splitting again today? Are you taking the early lunch or late lunch? Oh, you're on the early lunch right now, huh? Yeah, I got real-time jet lag. So we're currently 14,000 feet, climbing up to flight level 340. Hey, Cologne 1948, how you doing there, sir? Guten Tag to you. Nice. Starflex, hey, welcome back. You're sick? You were sick from hang gliding? So how was your day today, Cologne? No, it was sick. It was really fun doing circles. Okay. Oh, that hang gliding was sick. I thought you were saying you were sick. I was like, how'd you get sick? Oh yeah, so Starflex stayed with me my entire stream yesterday. And it was brutal. Like after I got done streaming, I stayed up for a little bit. I ate a little bit, stayed up for a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I could stay up a little bit longer." No, about 7 o'clock, I passed out. My day was very nice. Thanks, man. How was your day? Mine was good. It's pretty much just now starting because, like I was saying, I did a 5-hour flight yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. You know what it was? I figured out that the camera vibration. Because remember, I installed the Easy Cam, and I didn't realize that it had vibrations built into it. I didn't realize that it had vibrations built into it. So whenever I was coming in for the landing, the vibrations were so overwhelming that it threw me off. So once I adjusted those the vibration settings, because that's why I stayed up like another hour after the stream and played around with the vibration settings, and it was so much better. Yeah, he has 24 hours. How was your day? So yeah, Cologne, my day is pretty much just now starting because I did the 5-hour stream last night and didn't go to bed till probably like 7:30 in the morning, and then I woke up at 2 in the afternoon, and it's currently 5. So my day is pretty much just now starting. So yeah, Starflex, after that horrendous flight yesterday, decided to go back to the 737 a little bit and do a couple of circuits. I'll probably fly from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas City to Phoenix Sky Harbor, and then from Phoenix Sky Harbor probably over to Las Vegas, and then probably up to Seattle, or not Seattle, but Salt Lake. Tomorrow I'll start school again. What means I'll start for long haul. I can't go on. I probably won't be doing all-nighters for a while, to be honest with you. Really appreciate y'all want to be committed. Like I said, just now starting out. Been doing it for like a month or so now, and I really love it, especially when people come in and interact. The school can wait. Yeah, until those grades start falling. Drago streams first, school, work second. I don't think your parents would agree with that theory. Grades are fine. Okay. Alright. It's kind of like I do my kid when she was in school. She just graduated this past year, but when she was in school, I said, as long as your grades don't start lacking, I don't really mind what you do. Like gaming, video game, because she's a huge gamer as well, and she brought home straight A's. Oh, it's 2:25 in the morning. Eesh, yikes! What are you still doing up? Hey, Cologne, so the other night I was sitting in the bed. I remembered another German word, and I can't remember what it means. I think it's Entschuldigung, or I think I said it right. Entschuldigung? What does that mean? I forgot. Hey, really appreciate it, FSX-SE. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Really appreciate it there, buddy. Can't sleep. What test to become a pilot? On the simulator? You don't have to take any tests. You just get out of here and try. Alright, so let's see how far we are from our cruising altitude. Oh, we're starting to get bumped around a little bit. Sorry, that's right. Okay. I'm glad you didn't ask me to spell it, because I really would have messed that up. So yeah, we're getting bumped around a little bit, but I'm not. At least we're not flying in rain this time. You know, I've never met so many colorblind people in my life until I started my job. So two in the morning. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be tonight. I probably won't be. I'll be right back. All right, Abe's XD. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do a flight tonight. Like I said, I'm trying to get a couple of legs in before my wife gets back from work, and she gets back in about 4 hours. So I might be able to get at least 2 flights in before she gets back. But for the past couple of nights, I've been down here streaming while she's up there sleeping. I feel kind of bad, so I might not be on tonight. What sim did you say, Cologne? I don't remember. What sim was it that you said you used? FSX or X-Plane? They're slowly starting to come back to me after the conversation that well, not the conversation, but after we were talking about how I learned German in high school, or for 1 year in high school. A couple of the words are coming back, like, let's see, Entschuldigung, that was one that popped in my head. Auf Wiedersehen, I know that means goodbye or see you later, or Tschüss. That also means goodbye or see you later. Like I said, Taschenrechner, I know that means calculator. Toilette, I know that means bathroom. And hast du ein, I know that means do you have. But I can't think of anything else. What new NavGraph stuff? I have the program, like I have NavGraph app on my computer, and it updates through there. I can't like download the wait a minute. I'm stuck on 11. Oh, you know what? I might be able to download it for you. What aircraft are you trying to update it for? Zebo 737. Let me go see if I can find that right now. Let me look. And you said it's 0737. I don't see a the Zebo 737 in the aircrafts that can be downloaded on NavGraph. Let's see. Actually, might as well buy the subscription again. Yeah, best to go with a full description. Full subscription, not description. So let's see. We are about, we're 2,000 feet from leveling off. And we're gonna fly. I know nothing about Germany. Appreciate that. Like I said, I haven't spoken in years. Last time I spoke was when I was in when I went to Germany in 2002, and I was able to hold a small conversation about like I went to a store and I was buying something. I was able to hold a small conversation. I know nothing about Germany. Like I said, I know how to sing Happy Birthday as well, so how's it going? Alles gut, viel Glück, alles gut, viel Glück, alles gut, sonst Geburtstag, alles gut, viel Glück. I don't want Jimmy. Did you bring him on this flight? Alright, sounds like we just leveled off at, yeah. We're leveling off at flight level 340. Daggone it. Why did you bring Jimmy on this flight? But it's one of the hardest languages, I can tell you that much. You hate German? How are you German and you hate German? He's from New Zealand, NZ. Alright, so I'm going to let the aircraft cruise for a little bit. I have to take a pit stop, but I will be right back. So just talk amongst yourself and listen to the sweet tunes and the sound of the engine, and I will be right back with you. Alright, I'm back with you. Like I said, I just had to make a quick pit stop and check on In-N-Out Burgers. You know what? I'm half tempted to go and get one right now and just eat it right in front of you, Starflex. But wait, Cologne, didn't you say you wanted to go to New York for Christmas? That would be a very overcrowded place. Okay, not nice. Not nice. Anytime you're talking about shoving something anywhere, that's definitely not nice. But yeah, Cologne, you said you hated overcrowded places, but you want to visit New York during Christmas. It's nice. It's nice. Christmas is the busiest and most expensive time of the year for travel anywhere. Yes, that is definitely the most expensive time of the year for travel. Like my brother, he came here to visit me last Christmas, but he didn't fly. He took a train from the East Coast of the United States, and it took him how many days? 4 days? 3 or 4 days, I think. Yeah, for Christmas, but only because okay, alright. Yeah, I did that 2 years ago. I was in New York for Christmas. It was pretty cool. It wasn't snowing though. Turn my engine sounds down just a hair. You know the movie oh, you're talking about Home Alone? Home Alone 2 in New York? Hope yeah, it's called Home Alone. I knew what you were talking about. It's Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. But yeah, with the lights and stuff everywhere. So what are you doing right now, Starflex? Are you going to get on your simulator? Oh, you're flying a glider? That's a... You know, I can understand that because I remember when I was... when I first went up in a 172, Cessna 172, I went home and the first thing I did was pull up a 172 on my simulator. Hey, you're being towed. You're being towed by a 172? Wow. Yeah, it is an amazing Christmas movie. But my all-time favorite Christmas movie is still A Christmas Story, with the little boy by the name of Ralphie who wants the BB gun, the pellet rifle, and everybody kept telling him he'll shoot his eye out. What feels the same? Oh, the glider. The controls feel the same? So let's look at NavGraph and see where exactly we are at. See, is it true that you can make your driver's license in the U.S.? Some places you can get it at 15. I know when I was living in South Carolina, when I was in school, in high school, there were people who had their license at 15. How old do you have to be to get your driver's license in Germany? Like Cologne, yeah. How old do you have to be to get your license in Germany? You're probably typing. 15, yeah, 15. Because I'm not sure if the process is the same. It probably is in Germany. So first thing you have to get a learner's permit, and then that allows you to drive a vehicle. But you have to have a licensed driver in the vehicle with you, and you can only drive during daylight hours to get your practice in. What you have to do to get your license? Okay, yeah. So first you gotta take a written test. Once you take the written test and you pass that, they'll give you a learner's permit. The learner's permit allows you to drive with a licensed person during daylight hours to get practice. After you get enough practice, you have to go back to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and oh, is it? Huh. But you have to go back to the Department of Motor Vehicle after you get enough practice and schedule a actual driving test. And then on the driving test, you have to go have an instructor or an evaluator from the DMV right along with you, and they're going to just tell you to do basic things: drive this way, turn here, turn there, stop here. Let me see you back up for X amount of feet. Let me see you parallel park. And as you're doing all those maneuvers, they're watching you to make sure you're doing them correctly. And then after that, if you pass, they'll issue you your license. But if you fail, you just keep your learner permit for a while to practice some more. And then you just reschedule the actual driving test. In Germany at 18 years, but you can also live here. That's 17 years, but maybe you only allowed to drive when your parents are involved for your 19. Okay. Okay, so yours is 17 and 18. So it's almost just like ours, but ours is and it varies from state to state. So like I said, South Carolina, when I was in school, nice, 55 feet per minute. When I was in school, there was people who had it at 15. But I think here in California, you actually have to be 16 or 17. I can't remember exactly. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not feeling that song. Not feeling that song either. It'll put me to sleep. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what we got here.
Searching for music for your next video?
Nah, not feeling any of those. I really need to find a new playlist. So 55 feet per minute landing in a glider. That's awesome. We got a lot of turbulence up here. That seatbelt sign's going to stay on. So you still with us, Cologne and Starflex? Okay. Yeah, it's true. You never leave. And if you did, I would tell you to take Jimmy with you. I think our good friend Cologne might have fell asleep. This is all good. We should appreciate him popping into the stream. Oh man. I was saying this was an hour and a half flight. This might be an actual 3-hour flight. Yes, the lair. My apologies. So it's 620 nautical miles. Oh, we're not even halfway yet. There he is. But in Germany, it is really hard to get the driver's license. First, you have to make a first aid course. Take 13 hours after. You have to go 14 times in driver's school. 14 times in driver's school, you need 14 hours of teaching. After that, you have to do a theories test. When you successfully finish the test, you have to take a driving, make driving hours with a driver teacher, 15 hours, and after that, you practice test. Oh man, I understand. So dang, you have to do all that. So first, you have to go do 13-hour first aid class. Then you have to go through a 14-hour driver's school. Then you have to go to 15 hours of practice driving with an instructor before you can take the practice test. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I thought you had fell asleep. Cause I figured it was 2-something in the morning. You probably fell asleep. That sounds like flight training. Sure is not flight training. Yeah, you're learning how to drive a car, not fly a plane. Jesus Christ. And is there, like, they don't charge you a fee or nothing? I hope they don't. It's free, right? All those classes they have to go through? Yes, and you don't. And you don't. And oh God. So it could take you, let's see, 14 hours, 13 hours. So in theory, it would take you about a month and a half to, if you went every day, a month and a half to get your driver's license. Or no, not to get your driver's license. That's just to do the practice test. So it will take you a month and a half just to do the practice test. Get out of here. $1,700 for a driver's license in Germany? Well, looks like I'll be walking everywhere. Cause I think over here is I want to say $50. I think. Could be wrong. It's been so long since I know, right? $1,700 for a driver's license. It's been so long since I got my driver's license. My daughter got hers recently, but I can't remember exactly how much she paid. Oh my God. Yep, I will be walking everywhere in Germany. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Albuquerque Center. Let's see. Am I in his airspace? Will I be in his airspace? I want to say I will be. He's not on yet, though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in his airspace, so I'm gonna have to contact him here in a bit. $127.58. 127.85. So let me go ahead and connect to Albuquerque Center. 127.85. Short final on turbo, full stop. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we should be hearing from Albuquerque, or having to contact Albuquerque Center here shortly. If I'm not already in his airspace. This is what I was talking about with Avocado Flight yesterday, is you don't know if you're in a controller's airspace or not yet. But I will be here in a bit, because I think this is him right here. That's why I hate Germany. The whole rules and laws are crap. The only good thing is Germany is the for the etc. And the Autobahn. Yes, we have all those cars here. The only thing that we don't have is the Autobahn. We have interstate, but they have speed limits. Wow, did y'all see the map? Look at this map. Hold on, let me pull up V-Root again. Look how busy the freaking East Coast of the United States is. They must have an event or something going on. That's ridiculous. And they have everybody at... What's IAD? Is that, crap, what's IAD? I can't remember what airport that is. Indianapolis? No. What's IAD? And I've been there before. What's IAD? I'm gonna feel stupid when I when I figured it out. Washington Dulles. Hot damn. Yeah, I knew I was gonna feel stupid because I just flew there the other day. Yeah. Washington Dulles has everybody on. Clearance to the 8 is clearance delivery, ground, tower, departure, approach. Wow, they must have an event going on. Depends. I think Texas, you can go 80 miles an hour. Over here in California, the highest you can go is 70 on the interstate. Salt Lake City, no. Kilometers? Yeah, I believe kilometers might be a little bit. Let's see. I want to say this is Albuquerque here. Airspace. So I think we're about to get in his airspace. What the hell was that? Sound like Jason Voorhees.
Albuquerque, good evening. Southwest 2801 is at Venus International, from short Delta at Delta 11, requesting passenger 25 right, and we have information on it.
Sound like a choo-choo train.
Southwest 2801, Albuquerque Center, good evening. Hold position, I've got a student controller coming on here in about 10 seconds. I'll let you take care, let him take care of you. Be advised, information Charlie is no current advice. You have information Charlie.
Alright, so we got a little bit of ATC on this flight, so that's pretty cool.
Roger, the hold start instruction, and we now have information Charlie. Charlie, sorry about that. Southwest 2801.
Sound like a choo-choo. So yeah, I think the maximum. There might be some other states that go a little bit faster, but the only state that I've been to where you can go really, really fast is Texas, where the speed limit is like 80. Yeah, those are I don't see why people have like ridiculously long call signs. Okay. Cool. You excited? I think I'm in their airspace. Let me look. See if I'm in their airspace yet. Almost. Yep, I'm hitting his airspace now, so let's go ahead and hit them up. Good afternoon, Albuquerque Center, Southwest 1021 with you, entering your airspace from the northeast. Copy that?
Southwest 1021 Albuquerque Center, squawk 0754.
Alright, so let's do the squawk here. 0754 in the box for Southwest 1021. Did you write that down? Did I write what down?
Southwest 1021 radar contact, 50 miles left of Toady, welcome. Southwest 2801 Albuquerque, 25 right, taxi via Delta.
Nah, I just heard him say it.
Alright, taxi to 25 right via Delta, Southwest 2801, thank you.
I've been flying on VATSIM so long I can somewhat decipher what they're saying, even if they sound kind of garbled. Oh, no, I didn't write that down. I was looking at the pedestal so I could program it into the radio. But no, I didn't write it down. So are you still flying your glider right now or no? Okay, what are you flying now?
Southwest 2801, wind 909, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, 25 right, Southwest 2801, thanks.
F-33A Bonanza, sweet. So now I'm pretty much married to this seat because I can't, now that the controller's on, I can't really get up unless I let him know. No. I'm not hijacking no cabins. Yeah, I can too. Around Earth. So for those of y'all who are just joining us, we are en route to Phoenix Sky Harbor via Southwest 1021, 737-800. And we just entered Albuquerque Center's airspace.
Southwest 2801, radar contact, altitude galaxy.
So yeah, we just entered Albuquerque's airspace, and we have actual ATC on. So this should be a good flight into Phoenix Sky Harbor.
West 2801, your contact, the altitude VATSIM. I'm sorry about that, passing through 4,000 feet. Southwest 2801, climb maintain flight level 360. Climb maintain flight level 360, Southwest 30, thank you so much.
So, Starflex, have you flown the PMDG 737 or just a Zibbo 737? Only the Zibbo? Okay. I only fly the A319, A320, A321. Hard software release, A330, because I want to fly for VDL. Whew! How long of a flight is that from there to San Francisco? Myself and Starflex, we saw a guy. He flew from Newark, New Jersey, all the way to Honolulu yesterday, and I was like, I feel for that guy because I was struggling. Yeah, Newark to Honolulu, and I was struggling because my flight was only 5.5 hours. His was 10, and I'm like, oh Jesus. So I can only imagine how long that flight is from EBDF to KSFO. Yeah, the controllers on VATSIM are pretty cool. I've been flying on VATSIM since 2008, and in the 11 years that I've been on VATSIM, I've only ran into one bad apple, but most of them were pretty cool. When I first got on VATSIM, I was usually doing VFR flights. Like, I would fly the big boys. I didn't want to fly like the little Cessnas or the Pipers or anything like that. So I would jump right into a 737, and I would fly VFR in the 737. And it was one day I was at LAX. It was just me, and then Los Angeles Center was online. And he asked me, I followed my flight plan. He asked me, why are you flying VFR in the 737? And I said to him, well, I don't know how to do IFR. And he actually walked me through how to file the IFR flight plan and how to fly an IFR route from A to Z, because he was LA Center, so he was controlling Los Angeles and Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is where I was going. Yeah, just like anything, you can have some bad apples, but I haven't ran into many. I just ran into one. Actually, no. Yeah. I ran into one. And that one, he actually made me mad because I took my brother. I was showing my brother how to fly on VATSIM. And I put in my flight plan that I have a trainee with me. And when we got in the air, he actually started like fussing at my brother because my brother didn't really understand what, the procedures. And I had to chime in and pretty much cuss this guy out. I was like, if you don't why don't you read the flight plans that are filed to you? I put in there that I have a trainee, so you should be a little bit more patient. So that was the only one bad apple that I've experienced in the 11 years I've been on that side. But yeah, Starflex, another individual who's here in the chat, had 3 bad experiences with VATSIM, and I'll let him elaborate on those if he chooses to. But yeah, so for those who are just joining us, we are flying the PMDG 737-800 Southwest Airlines service to Phoenix Sky Harbor, and we are currently in Albuquerque's airspace. Yeah, we're trying to get him to come back. Is VATSIM and IVO, do they differ a lot, or are they about the same?
Long and warm flight, isn't it? Oh look, these clouds are beautiful.
Because I've never tried IVAO. But are they about this? Is it and VATSIM about the same? The same, but I like IVAO. Huh. I guess I really haven't seen the layout of IVAO. But I wouldn't mind checking it out. And also fly for local airline, DHL. Okay. And there. Okay. I used to fly for a couple of virtual airlines. I flew for. I started out with Virtual FedEx, and I flew with them for a good little bit. And after that, I flew with. Let me think. I think it was Virtual American. And I couldn't keep up the hours required with them because of my work schedule. And then I tried applying for Virtual U.S. Air Force, but once again, because of my work schedule, I couldn't keep up with the hours. And then I switched over to Virtual United. But that was a few years ago that I was flying with Virtual United. Ever since then, I haven't picked up on another one. Albuquerque's kind of quiet. Okay, I'll check it out here in a second. Actually, I'll check it out now. Let's see. Okay. Lufthansa. This virtual airline is Lufthansa Airlines Swiss. Okay, sweet. What's the longest flight that you've done with that airline? Kind of quiet in Phoenix airspace right now. Let's see how many pilots are in here. And I don't think it's that many. Nope, you got myself. There's another Southwest 2801 taken out. Looks like we got another Southwest that's coming in, and then a Delta Airlines that's just kind of skirting the airspace there. Oh, we got an American Airlines 457 that's going to be coming in the airspace too, and a United Airlines 356. So he's going to have some traffic to work with here in a bit. Excuse me, still a little bit jet lagged from that 5-hour flight yesterday. EDDK to GCFB. How long was that flight? Do they know when it's coming out? Do they have a release date for the A330? You know, I wouldn't mind applying for a virtual Southwest, maybe, just to get started back into it. Got in the air. Okay, and what did you say you were flying against Starflex? I forgot.
Albuquerque Center, good evening, Southwest 440, just began the descent on the Bruiser 1 arrival.
Southwest 440, Albuquerque Center, good evening, sir, squawk 0776.
Oh, that's right. F-33 Bonanza.
0776, Southwest 440.
So yeah, this is going to be a double flight today. Like I said, we're going to land into Phoenix Sky Harbor. Okay.
Southwest 440, radar contact 45 miles west of Flagstaff, descending the Bruiser 1 arrival, runway 25 left. The Phoenix altimeter is 2979er.
Descend view, runway 25 left for South.
YouTube banana.
440.
But yeah, I'm thinking about joining virtual Southwest. Hopefully, maybe, just to do little short hops around here. Let's see what it looks like. Oh wow. whoever modeled, they modeled this very well. Yeah, they modeled that one very good, very well.
Delta 613 out of 5600, happening sir, squawk 0765. The 613, we are 53 miles north of Flagstaff. Ascend via visual when arrival looks at runway 26. The Phoenix altimeter is 2979er.
Alright, so since we're, actually I'll do that when we start our descent. But I will go ahead and pull up the map because I am going to need that. Going to need to get our field elevation and our runway length. So field elevation is 1135. Runway length for 25.
Southwest 2801, you're leaving my airspace north Los Angeles Center's closed radar services.
7800. Okay. And I already got the frequency.
Okay, we're Unicron 22A Southwest 001. Thank you so much for your service. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the night, and we'll catch you in the clear com side.
Oh man, this one feels like it's starting to drag on a little bit too. So how's your flight going there, Sergeant Flex? Nah, it shouldn't drag on. We are more than halfway there. And at least this time, Starflex, we have ATC going. Because when we were flying into Honolulu yesterday, with no ATC, that was kind of miserable. Huh? Yeah, at least we got ATC on this time to talk to us a little bit. So yeah, this is gonna, once we get into Phoenix, this is gonna be a quick turn mission. So we're gonna drop off the passengers, get our fuel, get those bags on there, and then head back into our. I am entertaining. So once we get into Phoenix Sky Harbor, going to drop off the bags, drop off the packs, get the new ones, get our fuel, and then head into Las Vegas. So are you doing any flying right now, Cologne? So soon we should be starting our descent. Hopefully we should start our descent by the Tenzi waypoint. Let's see how far out we are. Yeah, I was talking. You didn't hear me talking? Oh, you were busy. Okay. You had me checking my mic. I was like, is my mic moving? Ooh, air pockets. Air pocket. What? How did your engine cut out?
American 457 Albuquerque Center, you up?
Wow, we're getting a lot of turbulence now. Oh no. I was just about to say, did you run out of fuel? Man, we must really be hitting some turbulence. A lot of turbulence right here. The plane was bouncing for a while. Alright, let's change it up. Let's change the music. See if I can get something else up in here.
Delta 613, turn left heading 10 vectors for the approach.
Repeat for the heading for 638, 100.
Turn left heading 150, 150.
150 pattern 613.
That'll work.
Albuquerque Center, good evening. Southwest 1545, we're ready to copy bar to Albuquerque, please.
That dude is loud.
Southwest 1540 Albuquerque Center, I don't have a flight plan on file for you. Sure, please refile. Roger that.
That's happened to me before. I've called in and say, yeah, ready
Okay, I just had another one in.
ready for my IFR clearance, and they're like, I don't have one. Like, oh crap, I didn't hit send.
Sir, stand by for your PC. Delta 613, the pilot's discretion for maintain 10,000.
This is map 13.
Ooh, it's almost dark outside. So yeah, we're taking the 737-800 Southwest Airlines service to Phoenix Sky Harbor. We are in Albuquerque's airspace right now, and we should be starting our descent here shortly. Totally listening. You're not paying attention. You're too busy worried about your plane that just ran out of fuel. Yeah. See? Not listening. Told you. Who's listening? Everybody's listening.
Southwest 440 expectors, approaching with 25 left. The Phoenix Altimeter 2979er.
We'll expect vectors runway 25 left, 2979er for Southwest 440.
So where's Jimmy at right now, Starflex? Oh, Jimmy, under your seat. You better not be under my seat. You better not be in this cockpit. Oh. Nope, I cannot. I have my headphones on. Yeah, we got a good bit of turbulence up here. Well, it goes somewhere like this. Breathe in sound, breathe out sound, breathe in sound. Just like YouTube captions. Alright. So we're about 3/4 of the way to our destination.
This is Southwest 1535. Did you want us to copy the ATIS here? Because I don't think it's off yet. Southwest 1540 Albuquerque Sound. It should be up. It should be Charlie right now. Stand by.
Looks like we got a little bit of headwind coming at us from.
It's just not connected to the voice room.
Yeah, so it looks like we got headwind coming at us. We're heading 260 at 25 knots, so not too bad. Alright, let's tune into the ATIS and see what it says. 127.575.
Southwest 1540. Check the ATIS. Let me know if you have it, sir. Roger that. We'll go ahead and tune in. Thanks.
vehicle thousand. Temperature Greenland. 2.91. Altimeter 2979. Simultaneous support is in use. Arrivals from north, expect visual ILS approach runway 26. Arrivals from south, expect ILS on visual approach runway 25 left. Expect runway 25 for departure. Motion.
Okay. So I just wanted to check the 80s real quick to see what they were saying. I don't know. Does it have the name on here? Let me look.
We got information, Charlie, now for Southwest 1545, thank you.
It's T-Mass and Inthic. Can you feel it?
13 to 17, 7,000.
So
7,000.
yeah, T-Mass and Inthic. Can you feel it?
Delta 613, turn heading right 0. 180.
Okay. Yeah, I like watching podcast videos. I really miss them doing when he was doing videos with Bay Area Bugs. And I guess they're not going to be doing videos together anymore. Let me look at something real quick. Just wanted to turn that down a little bit. I don't want any issues like what we had yesterday. And it looks like we lost somebody. I think we must have lost Cologne. But it is late where he's at, so really appreciate him stopping in here.
Southwest 440, say airspeed indicated. Teaser is slowing down the E10. Delta 613, say airspeed indicated. 613.
Doesn't have space for
Delta 613, reduce speed at 30 knots or less for traffic.
Yep. I called that one.
For traffic copy.
So remember how yesterday I was so ready to get the aircraft on the ground? I am so ready to get this one on the ground again.
Southwest 1543 direct out, holding point 5 information, Charlie. 1540 Albuquerque Center, runway T5 right, taxi via Delta 13. Taxi T5 right via Delta 13, Southwest 1545. Southwest 440, descending 4,000.
4,000, Southwest 440.
I'm still a little bit away. Life welding tentacle. What? The heck is that?
Southwest 440.
Yeah, he probably did, but it's all good.
70 vectors, visual approach runway 25 left, descend to maintain 3000.
Alright, turn 170 down to 3000 vectors from approach, down to 440.
Delta 613, maintain Q1 knots or less.
Q1 is for almost 200 now, so.
Yeah, I believe he fell asleep. It was all good. Oh god. I can't wait to land so I can get up and stretch my legs. Okay, I'll check it out a little bit later.
Delta 613, descend and maintain 4000. 4000.
But I don't want to get wrapped up in a video and then I miss the call from the ATC. Ugh.
Southwest 440, turn right heading G40 on the roll off the airport will be at true 1 o'clock. Turn off for the airport today.
Alright, 1040 airport flight, Southwest 440.
Southwest 440, visual approach runway 25 left.
Clear from visual 25 left, Southwest 440.
Southwest 1540, wind 909, runway 25 right, cleared for takeoff. Takeoff, runway 25 right, Southwest 1540.
A knife wielding tentacle.
Delta 613, descend and maintain 3000.
Welcome to the lab.
Benny on weed. Welcome to the lair there, good sir. We are flying the
Delta
PMDG.
613, turn right heading T40 on the roll off the airport will be at true 1 o'clock at 14 miles for the airport today.
Sorry, we got ATC on.
240.
So we're flying the PMDG 737 800 Southwest, service to Phoenix Sky Harbor. We should be beginning our descent here shortly. Should have a nice landing into Phoenix.
Delta 4 correction south, 440 wind 2909, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, Southwest 440.
Oh, let me fix that. I didn't realize the music was so loud. There we go. Is that better? Starflex, see, you were supposed to be giving me my sound checks. Not a problem, not a problem. My flight attendant usually, Starflex is my flight attendant. He usually gives me my sound checks. And he's slipping at his job. Oh, my fault. Okay.
Delta, there's no pressure on 826.
So yeah, we have ATC on right now.
Southwest 1540 radar contact altitude. Awesome.
He should be calling us here shortly.
We are climbing through 2600 for Southwest 1540. Southwest 1540, climb and maintain, stand by. I maintain final 350 for now. I'll maintain 350 Southwest 1540. Delta 613 and 2900 runway 26.
So how's your day going, Bernie?
Everything cancel, see?
Your Saturday evening. I think the SWAT is here. Why do you think the SWAT is there? What'd you do?
Southwest 1540, you're followed out for direction of flights and that out country. Would you like to maintain follow 350 out there tonight?
Yeah, we can use 350, no problem for Southwest 1540.
South 1540, roger, thank you.
I don't know. I can't guess. What's going on over there? What's going on over there in New Zealand? Getting shot at? Why would you be getting shot at?
Southwest 440, welcome to Phoenix, exit right when able.
So yeah, we're gonna be starting our descent soon. Can't wait. Because I need a lunch break. Oh, ow. So yeah, as soon as we get on the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and set the plane up for the refueling and the baggage can download and everything, and then upload, so that we can go ahead and keep it moving into Las Vegas.
Southwest 440, taxi to your gate via Foxtrot 6, Echo across from each side right, net.
Foxtrot 6, cross 25 right Echo for Southwest 440. Have a great night. Thanks for the ATC.
What are you playing, a game or something?
Delta 613, welcome to Phoenix, exit right from able.
213's exit now.
Grenade! Nope. What are you talking about? Random stuff?
Delta 613, contact ground 132.55.
132.55, 613.
Don't open the door. Okay, I'm not opening no door. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking about some random stuff. Are you talking about somebody in the cabin? Oh, there ain't no hijackers on here. It's just Jimmy acting stupid. So in about 28 nautical miles, we're going to be at the top of our descent, and we will begin our descent into Phoenix Sky Harbor. SWAT guns, grenades, rocket launchers, Jimmy. Is Jimmy running around acting silly? He seems to be asleep, really. That's a first. Yeah, that's the first day. He's actually sleeping.
Southwest 1021 descend to the Eagle 6 arrival, runway T-Pad left transition. Opening altimeter TN or 79er.
Descending via the Star and expecting 25 left for Phoenix Sky Harbor, Southwest 1021. He must have had a big day in Mexico. I bet he did. Because wasn't he locked in a cage? Did he say he was locked in a cage and he had to break out? Oh, we're going to have Phoenix ground, so let's program him in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and get ground programmed in. And we're about to reach the top of our descent. And 3 nautical miles. We'll reach the top of our descent. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start our descent checklist. So landing height overhead has been entered. And then approach altitude entered. Runway length, we need to put that in there. So approach altitude and runway length. So let's come down here to the pedestal. And orange and green are elevator. Orange and green. Elevation is 1135. And our runway length is going to be 7,800. So 1135. And our runway length, I want to say 9,300. 7,800. Okay. That's been entered. 23 feet per minute. Oh, that's what you just did? Alright, so runway length has been entered. Field elevation has been entered. Approach altitude has been entered. Arm green set. All things done. Is set. Engine switches. Let's turn those to continuous. So if we hit any birds, we won't lose an engine. So let's switch those to continuous. And VREF, that should have already been selected. Yep, VREF has been selected. And landing lights were not below 10,000 feet. So once we get down there, I will turn those on. So, descent checklist completed. So we are descending nicely into Phoenix Sky Harbor. So we are currently descending via the Eagle 6 Star into Phoenix Sky Harbor. Yay! Wasn't that bad of a flight. So far it's been 2.5 hours, so it's a 3-hour flight maybe. Close to a 3-hour flight. So are you still flying around Starflex? Okay, he flew under the harbor bridge and just landed. That's a quick flight. Yeah, because you're flying on X-Plane. That's one thing I did notice, the graphics on X-Plane are a lot better. The scenery. Feel like another air pocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are descending to our destination. Please fasten your seatbelts and make sure all portable electronic devices are securely stowed. Fasten is truly hazardous on arrival.
I think as soon as I land, I'm going to have to take a lunch break.
Southwest 1021, expect to approach with 25 left.
Expecting approach 25 left, Southwest 1021. We had to pull out those speed brakes. So, have you found any more information online about Flight Sim 2020 Starflex? Oh, okay. Can you send me the link again to that video from yesterday? Because I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was so tired. The one where they were talking about FS 2020.
Maximum transition altitude.
That's not the website. That's not the link. Cool, appreciate it.
American AF7 with flight level 390. I'm heading 3 miles west.
He sounds sleepy.
Aircraft calling Albuquerque Center State plan, please. American 807. Albuquerque Center, good evening. American 457 Heavy checking in, flight level 360. We're about 20 miles to the east of the direction. I'm 807, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0716. 0716. American 457, squawk 0744. 0744, 457 Heavy.
So we should be on the ground. We got 44 nautical miles until we reach Phoenix Sky Harbor. So we should be on the ground here shortly. I want to say thank y'all for flying with us.
American 507 radar contact 5 miles west of Gila Bend. Welcome.
I want to say thank y'all for flying with us on Southwest today, service to Phoenix Sky Harbor, and for watching my stream. And also want to say thank you to the newest follower, Bernie on Week.
Southeast of Gila Bend, or correction, San Simon. Welcome. The 457 Heavy, we start the descent here probably about 50 miles. I think that's 54 nautical miles. Southwest 450, or correction, American 457, roger, stand by, sir.
So we should be reaching 10,000 feet here in a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on our landing lights. All the lights, just all the lights. And let's see, let's do a... once we turn final, we'll do
American 457,
final checklist.
runway 26 transition. The Phoenix altimeter 2980.
Descending below 10,000.
Roger, we'll descend
Crosswind.
on the arrival as published, and we'll spec 26. I got the altimeter. We'll pick up the latest in Phoenix in a bit for 457.
slow this bad boy down. Woo! Ooh, that's brutal. Nope, I'm not even going to be dealing with this today like last night.
Southwest 1540 descend to the free arrival, runway 8 transition, the Albuquerque altimeter is 3004. Okay, descend via the Crookie 3 arrival, transition runway 8, and then the altimeter is 3008. Thank you, Southwest 1540.
So we're going to go ahead and hit VOR lock. As soon as it connects to the VOR, it will do the approach, and we need some wipers because it is raining. So let's see, let's do our finals checklist. We have speed brake is down right now. It's not, actually it's hard. So speed brake is armed, VOR localizer is engaged. Approach, I will arm it once we turn final. We are out of the clouds finally. Okay, Starflex. Just want to do one more check at the radio, make sure we're good. Oh no, 110.75. That's why I checked.
Southwest 1021, we're at 1 o'clock, 15 miles approach the airport in sight.
Southwest 1021 has the airport in sight.
Southwest 1021 cleared visual approach runway 25 left.
Clear visual 25 left, Southwest 1021.
Albuquerque Center down to 1692, checking on 260.
Delta 1692, Albuquerque Center, squawk 0776.
Zero 776, 1692.
Delta 1692, air contact, 23 miles south of, 23 miles south of Carlsbad, flight, welcome aboard. Southwest 1021, contact tower 120.9, good day.
Going to tower 120.9 air, Southwest 1021. Good evening, Phoenix Tower, Southwest 1021 on final 25 left.
South 21, Phoenix Tower, good evening. Wind at 290 at 9 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land. Correction, runway 25 left.
25 left, clear to land, Southwest 1021.
Phoenix Tower, good evening. 20, Southwest 2204, ready to go at 25 right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land.
Southwest 2204, Phoenix Tower, good evening, runway 25 right, line up runway. Line up runway 25 right, Southwest 2204.
So we got the land checklist, we got the approach, armed auto brake, let's arm that. Auto brake is armed, landing gear down 3 green and per VREF. So we are good to go. No brace, brace, brace. No brace, brace, brace.
Southwest 1021, welcome to Phoenix, vacate right when able.
80 knots. 60 knots.
Vacating right, Southwest 1021.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Southwest 1021, taxi left Foxtrot 4, cross runway, short runway 25 right at Foxtrot 4.
Taxi left via Foxtrot 4, and then holding short of 25 right, Southwest 1021.
Southwest 2204, your call sign, it's going to need you to relog and then refly your flight. This flight from the previous flight, or do you just want to take off with that call sign or whatnot?
Why? What was my landing altitude?
I had filed at 2204. I could definitely refile real quick if that works. Well, I fixed your flight plan. It's not showing you as a
105? Oh, that's not bad.
It's just a call sign in November 2204. So, if you want, we can go one with that, and I can decide in the remarks section that you are Southwest call sign. Yeah, that'd be great, thanks.
I'll fix something. Because my
Hi, are you ready for
my
departure now?
aircraft keeps wanting to go to the left. I don't know what the heck.
I'm ready to
oh,
go,
that's what it is.
Southwest 2204.
Southwest 2204, wind
There we go.
270 at 9 knots. 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2204.
So we're gonna hold right here because we got a Southwest that's taking off. And while we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and clean up. It's 105, but you know, with that camera that I installed, it's really crappy. It's I mean, it's not crappy, but as soon as I hit the ground, it just feels like the entire world just exploded.
Southwest 2204, contact Albuquerque Sentinel 127.85, have good flights.
2785 to Southwest 2204, thanks, have a good night.
Southwest 1021, cross runway 25 right at Foxtrot 4. When across the runway, contact ground 132, 455.
Crossing 25 right at Foxtrot 4, and then we'll contact ground on 132.55, Southwest 1021. But yeah, that 700 landing yesterday, that was, you know, that was because of the daggone camera situation. And how it was bouncing around and vibrating. That's why I adjusted the settings this time, because I didn't want that happening again. I was not trying to deal with that. I would have been pissed. All right, let's contact ground. I've already tuned them in. I don't know. Good evening, Laws. Or I'm sorry. Good evening, Phoenix Ground, Southwest 1021 with you.
Southwest 1021 ground, XB is Delta 3 Delta to the ramp.
Going to the ramp via Delta 3 Delta, Southwest 1021. Alright, so we've made it here. We're just heading over to the ramp now. So 105, that's not bad, Starflex. I just don't, like I said, I just don't like that abrupt bump when I hit the ground, because it feels like I just broke everything. What do you mean is so? It's not. Stop messing with me. "26 feet per minute." Okay. Is that what you got earlier? 26 feet per minute? Okay. Well, everybody can't be like you. Do all these say Delta? I'm just gonna pull in here because I'm starving.
Good evening, Phoenix Grand. This is American 624 information Delta at Alpha 10 gate requesting IFR to John Wayne, ready for a copy.
American 624 Phoenix Ground, I do not have a flight.
Roger that, I'll do that right now. 624.
Alright, so we made it to the gate. And I want to see the replay. Stop. I want to see the replay of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us, and we hope that you'll join us again.
Go back 600, get that thing. Yep, that's far enough. Yep, beautiful landing. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get everything shut off in the aircraft, get the passengers off, and then we are going to take a lunch break and then go and then we'll fly into Las Vegas. So let's go ahead and shut the engines off. And we don't need our position lights anymore, or our anti-collision light, or the wing lights. Logo light can stay on. Alright, I think we're good. What is this lunch? I am going to eat chicken. Baked chicken. So I'm going to end the stream for right now, but I will be back on for the second part where we will be flying from Phoenix Sky Harbor into Las Vegas. So let's go ahead and get the jetway over here. Operate jetway. Oh, stairs? No. No. Oh well, I'll use those. Whatever, it's fine. And operate the jetway 6, 1, and turn. So jetway is going to go ahead and interface with the aircraft. So like I said, we're going to end the stream for right now. I'm going to go in here and get me some food, and then we'll continue on to Las Vegas. So appreciate y'all hanging out in this stream, and if you want to see the next stream, turn on the notifications so you can see when I'm on again. So until then, y'all have yourself a good one. See you, Starflex. See you in a bit.